Hello everybody, Happy New Year. It's 2022. This video is going to cover some of my woodworking projects that I've been doing, aka the wooden bowls, some hats I've been making. We had a flood again, as a matter of fact we had two of them, and let's just jump right into this. Now if you recall, my woodcutter friend had given me a log of black walnut, and I cut a slice off of it and attempted to turn it into a bowl on my lathe, and that proved a lot harder than I thought. It began to split. I put wood glue on it. In fact, I even put wood glue on the ends of the log that I was advised to do by several people, and it did not work, sadly. I took it off to put the wood on it. This was my attempt at the bowl, and it began to crack even after I did this video. I didn't give up though. I waited for it to dry. I'd put it back on the lathe. I'd try to turn it some more. It proved to be incredibly hard wood. Very, very hard to try to turn that center into a bowl. And there it is side by side with the log. And look at the splits that the log got. I'm still not going to give up on it. This is another experiment. Two different kinds of wood on for a bowl. The top part was a scrap piece that had nail holes in it and a bunch of other stuff, and I decided to try to make a bowl out of it. It was inside some of the pieces of wood that I got. Don't know what it is. We were guessing possibly maple. It's really pretty though. And this is what it looked like after it got finished. Really, really pretty. Now here's my two tool rests. The tiny one that was 3 inches, and you see now I got that big 6-inch one that was actually a 1/2-inch post, but the shoulder is too high on it, and it sits up a bit high on the lathe, more so than I want it to. I have it up high like that right there because I'm just showing it to you. I mean, I am using it, but it doesn't sit quite right on the wood the way it should. It sits a bit high of center. And again, two different kinds of wood to make one bowl. A lighter color for the base, and of course that's mahogany for the top of the bowl. And again, each bowl that I do, I get better at it. I get smoother finishes to the wood. I get the bowl deeper each time, more like I want it to be. The base on this one is really coming along pretty. It's got the shape I want. I got nice crisp edges on it. And again, I'm still working on it. I want this one to be a really deep bowl. This is a project I made for my son for where his dog is buried. He wanted a marker. And then again, I got back into crocheting hats, and man, I've been doing them around the clock. And yeah, as of today, I've made 14 hats. I gave them to the grandkids and some friends from work, my niece and her boyfriend, my other niece. So yeah, hats galore around here. And of course, my grandchildren here are posing so happily with their hats. Then the flood. This is what it looked like in my yard and driveway the day after the flood, when the water receded and we were allowed to come back in town. Yeah, we got a nasty flood. But thank you God, we're all safe and everything is okay.